Y'all beat YouTube to the punch today. Y'all may about to go live on YouTube. Shalom, YouTube. Y'all by Shimmy Al Shah Rocket Thumb. Y'all Shema by Shimmy Al Shah. Same thing to Facebook. Y'all Shema Al Fun by Shimmy Al Shah. Alright. Y'all by Shimmy Al Shah Rocket Thumb. Y'all already know. Going into the I.S.U.P.K, going into the LASHAWAN QADASH. It's the I.S.U.P.K LASHAWAN QADASH, the Hebrew class. For today, we're going into the last week of the future tense. I'm gonna do something real quick. I got this thing casted to the TV. I want to take it off of the TV real quick. All right. So like I was saying, shout out to everybody on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. It's the last week of the I.S.U.P.K future tense class. Malak, if you can grab me that blue folder in the back. Or you can hand it to baby girl, she can bring it up here. Alright, so y'all know, I know it's been a little bit of confusion because we've been sharing the classes. But don't sweat it, we got a joint class coming out, Lord willing. Doing the class together. Headquarters I.S.U.P.K always. got the right to go ahead and broadcast that class. Y'all know we start out at 1 West Harlem, 125th Street to this day. Right, Princess, all right? All right, so with that being said, let's get into it. Y'all know the Hebrew class is the biblical language of the Blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics. Y'all don't know, now you know that Hebrew is the biblical language of Blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics. All right, so young brother, you born, man, you come up and erase the board. I want you to put this on the board real quick. You come up and erase the board. So I want you to put on the board. All right. I got a certain way I want to do it. Y'all let me know if the class is going to be better or not. When I do it like this for the future test. And of course, next week, I'm going to go back over it just a little bit in the beginning, see if y'all know it. Oh, you ain't got to do that. Just go over. I believe it may be one up there. So this is what I want you to do, you're born. Young man. What's your name begin with? Hey, you, young man, you. That's what I'm going to call you. Got a nickname for you. All right, don't sweat. So listen, I want you to do it just like this. LASHAWAN QADASH at the top. Holy tongue. I want you to put I will watch. In English, I want the board to be just like this, y'all So the English over here in Hebrew. Only thing you don't gotta put is the words that's on the lines, all right? And you ain't gotta worry about this for right now, so you only gonna do the top area. All right? Most High in Christ. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. Shout out to young man you. You gonna put it down for us. I believe we got one back here too, but like in one of the drawers. No sweat. Got the frankincense and myrrh up there, smelling good. Now in the future, there's a way that Captain LaShawan, he hosted the class for Trinidad. For Trinidad and Tobago. I seen he had the Akim online. I want to get that up for the Facebook and or should I say the YouTube and the Facebook. We just put it on the screen. But I want to do that same thing for this class. So whoever's online, y'all can call in or get in on the what the hell is it called? Somebody help me out with this. What the hell is that called? I think it's Hangouts. Google Hangouts. Y'all can get up on the Google Hangouts, be able to join in live with the class. General Q used to do it, and y'all get to go back and forth on the class. All right. I y'all tuning in for the class, putting everything up. All right. So with that being said, while the brother's putting that in on the board, I want to see if I can cast something to the screen. I want to just test this thing out real quick, see if y'all can see it. I'm gonna cast the Blue Letter Bible to the TV screen from my phone. If I can do this, then I may can pull up the Google Hangouts on this phone. We can join in with the phone as well. Cast it, do we got to do from the phone. Let me see if I can cast my phone to this to the TV real quick. I see it. Uh-oh. Facebook on. I'm gonna turn the camera around while the brother's doing that. Turn the camera around to the camera screen over here. Okay, there we go. Boom. Let me see if I can see how it looks. Y'all see this? Yes, y'all can see it. All right, Most High in Christ. So what I'm gonna start doing is he's gonna start pulling it up. Start pulling it up from my phone. And Lord willing, I believe I got Google Hangouts on this phone as well. Hey, so y'all can actually see from the phone. Okay. All right, let me see if I can pull up Blue Letter Bible. Here we go. Let's go on to my favorite scripture to pull out by Hebrew, Malachi 1 and 2 to 3. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little briefing on this. This is the Blue Letter Bible. This is just an app that you can pull up on your phone. Y'all actually can't see it too good, but yeah, I'm scrolling up and down. You actually can't see it, but it's too wild. So the Blue Letter Bible has the Hebrew on it. Well, you can download it. It's just an app where you can download Bibles. Like the general said, it has the Hebrew on it. I mean, you can read the Hebrew. Got the little dots and all that stuff on there. Now the Bible Hub, I believe you can download that app too. And with the Bible Hub, what you can do is you can get it with the consonants only. Is what they say consonants only. But it's just the Hebrew characters, of course, it's the Assyrian letters, and you'll get it without these dots right here. All right. Now, in the up and coming classes, when we start to learn the oh damn it, cut off. Like in the up and coming classes, okay, no sweat, no sweat. All right, what's on Christ? In the up and coming classes, what we do is when we go into learning the sentences, we can go into the consonants. And we can learn these little stupid dots if y'all want to learn. I personally don't want to do it. I just rather teach the straight out Hebrew. But we can teach the little dots in between. I mean, show it. You know, I mean, go into a little bit about these stupid little dots. Yeah, go on. So, you know what I mean? Go into a little bit about them simple dots. Now, y'all can't see it on here, but it is on the screen with the Hebrew, all right? As a matter of fact, now I'm gonna turn the camera back around to the board real quick in a second. Post your questions, post your comments. I mean, yes, what's going on? Yes, ask the guard, all right? So now we'll just ask the guard, okay? All right, cool. So brother, young man, he on the board right now. He's posting the he's putting up on the board how I want to do the class. All right. Oh, wow. All right, y'all. So post your questions, post your comments, sign in. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, hey, Korak, is there a way that we can post the sign-in sheet for Facebook as well? If there's a way we can do that, let's do it. I'm glad I can cast my phone to this thing. We'll try to pull up Google Hangouts. Y'all can start to come in and I just turn the camera to the board. You know what I mean? And we can get it down like that. I turn the camera to the board, and whoever's on Facebook or YouTube, y'all can go to the Google Hangouts and sign in. All right? So no sweat. So the brothers got putting on the board right now. This is the future tense. If you didn't know, we got the LASHAWAN, QADASH. As y'all know, it goes from right to left. English goes from left to right. It's the last week for the future tense. Real quick, while the brother's putting that up, I'm gonna just give a couple shout outs. I see everybody on here. Shout out to Renaya Hawada. Shout out to Kayez. Shout out to Felicia. Shout out to Sister Renah. Shout out to Naira Ahmad. Shout out to Kaliyah Gay. Sis Tracy Boykins. Shout out to Isaiah Arya. Shout out to Yeshaya Yahawada. You go over here to YouTube. Shout out to Lababa Yamin. Shout out to Sis Collins. I can't get your first name. Shout out to Yarashamath, Hosan Christ holder. Shout out to Yahweh Ba Banyamin. Shout out to who else? Officer Karak, of course, posting that link. And shout out to Barack Yahweh. That's a hard name. All right, what's going on? I got you. So the brother putting on the board. Now you ain't gotta put. All right, since you put it up there, the water. Get a brother, you go in the hand. Young man, you. I'll do this for my princess real quick. Pour a little bit of this juice in my wine. All right, now what y'all see on the board is the future tense. All right. Here. All right, baby. Let me get this phone. What y'all see on the board is the future tense, right? There you go. It's on YouTube. What y'all see on the board is future tense. Now, this is how I'm going to start doing the future tense from this point on. Y'all let me know if it's to Y or not before the class goes off. Type in the number 1 if it's to Y. Type in the number 2 if it's not. And I know from there what y'all saying. All right, this is the last week of the future tense. When the brother got on the board, it's how to say I will watch or I will do something. All right. If you notice, let me come over here. Let's lock it. Right, turn that down. If you notice, right, we got I will watch. All right. As y'all know, English goes from left to right, so it goes that way. But Hebrew, it goes from the right to the left. All right. So it goes from this way all the way over. Now we got I will watch. We know in Hebrew, Anya is I. We got the pronunciation for it right here. So we got the English, which is I will watch. All right. We got the Hebrew right here going across, which is Anya Ashamar. And we also got the Hebrew pronunciation, which is Anya. Now I got this little arrow right here so you can know that the way you say the word is going this way. It's not A-Y. I mean, it ain't that way. It's going this way. That's how you pronounce it. So it's in English. But it's still doing the Hebrew form. So it's Anya Ashamar. Anya Ashamar. All right. I will watch. All right. So I want to start doing it this way in the class. Y'all let me know if it's to Y or not. And we can go from there. So we got I will watch. Now, on the second half of this class, I'm going to give y'all a little shortcut to what we're doing, and you can copy that as well. Okay, where are you looking it up on? Okay, in the Hebrew, you have to study the Hebrew. You have to go and get a few Hebrew books for Sister Tracy. Now on the screen, I had the Blue Letter Bible, right? But that was the Blue Letter Bible, and you got to download the Westminster Leningrad Codex for Hebrew and Greek. All right, I mean the Westminster Byzantine Greek, Westminster Leningrad Codex for the Byzantine Greek. That's on the Blue Letter Bible. You had the Byzantine Empire, the Greek that they used in the Byzantine Empire, and you had the biblical Hebrew. All right, but all this Hebrew was looked up by the scholars in the I.S.U.P.K, the 7 heads, Chief Head Priest Ariah, Chief Head Priest Yeshaya, Chief High Priest Yaikwa, Chief High Priest Gazak, Chief High Priest Lahab, and Chief High Priest Mashah. Them brothers and soldiers out of one, you looked this up, did all the work for us, looked all the Hebrew up, looked everything up, proved it to be right or wrong, and then gave us a shortcut on how to learn the Hebrew. Instead of doing it the white man's way and taking all learning, they had to learn everyththing over. They wrote it down as black men and Hispanic and Native American men. You already know. We need a shortcut. We got slang for everything. So they just made it straight to the point, took the little dots out, and gave us the raw Hebrew. So this is looked up over many years, many different books. A lot of those books we have on the ISUPK.com study tools page, all right? Now with that being said, like I said before, I was on the New Letter Bible. I was trying to show y'all something, but y'all couldn't really see it on screen. That answers your question, sis. So with that being said, y'all can copy this part down. This is the last week for the future tense. Like I said, on the second half of the class, I'm gonna give y'all the shortcut on it, so you can know whenever you're saying I, whenever you're saying you, masculine, singular, you, feminine, singular, you, masculine, plural, you, feminine, plural, all that stuff. All right. So with that being said, we don't want to pull the class up on my phone so I can see it. With that being said, Malaki, I want you to erase this I right here and an I right here. Erase the Hebrew. Okay, you can basically erase. You can erase. I just get a little heads up. You can erase this right here. Erase this I and erase the Hebrew part of it. All right. I'll let you get the rest of it. We're gonna do it like that from now on. All right, y'all. So what we about to do now, we're gonna go into you will watch. You, masculine, singular. Like I said, it's the last week for the Hebrew. I'm gonna do one half of class next week on the same thing on the future tense, and then we're gonna go into the small phrases. We building the sentences from here on out. So if y'all want to learn the sentences, that's what we're gonna be doing. All right. I may go 1 or 2 classes, go back into the past tense, go back into the present tense, and just periodically, sometimes I might just do the alphabet. But we're going into building the sentences, and all that is just to keep all the newcomers tuned in. All right. So we're gonna get into building the sentences after this week. This is the last week for the future tense. You're doing you, masculine, singular. You will watch, masculine, singular. Y'all look out for that joint class with me and Officer Isaac out there in Harlem. We're gonna be getting it down, all right? And like I said, we're looking up a way now that we can join everybody that tunes into the class. Y'all want to get on the Google Hangouts? Y'all can be a part of the class, and y'all can get up here, be on the screen, get y'all shine on. I mean, our Birdman said, get your shine on in the class. Read the Hebrew alphabet and speak some of this Hebrew. Like I said, we still gonna make them sentences. Oh yeah, you need the paper, right? No, it's too wild. All right, like I said, we're gonna make them sentences, and we ain't got to cuss each other out, but we can cuss out these heathen nations. Or you can just make a sentence that cusses somebody out. I mean, it's a fun way to learn. Why not? We all grown. I mean, we ain't talking to each other. We just doing it. It's an easy way for grown people to learn the language. Now, I mean, might want to go home and use it on a rig or a heathen nation, somebody. I don't know. Got there. The sister might say that out of breath to us. He probably ain't gonna say it to his face. That's a little too much, y'all, man. Yeah, what the hell you just say? Goddamn. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna get into building them sentences from here on out. It's the last week for the future tense. Now, what Malaki is putting up on the board is you will watch, masculine, singular. All right. And he's gonna put the pronunciation as well as the Hebrew. All right. Post your questions, post your comments. I believe I got a question right now. Make sure y'all sign into the I.S.U.P.K online classes link. As y'all know, I.S.U.P.K got an advantage over all our enemies. All right, like and share this class on all social media outlets. The white man is the devil. Right. Go ahead, Malak, you had your hand up? Well, all right, no, so I thought somebody had their hand up. Let me get this question from off of YouTube. All right, sis, you want to learn? Okay, this is Sister Kaliyah Gay. You on? This is Facebook. I'm gonna get the YouTube question real quick, sis. Before I get that question, it was Officer. Let me see. And I ain't got my glasses on, y'all. It's blocking. It was Officer Yarasama. Said, Salaki, sir, if I could. Do I have to put every word in a feminine tense when talking to women? Okay, you don't have to put every single word in feminine tense because some words, I hate to say this word, it's not unisex. Some words is universal, right? And unisex is for I.S.U.P.K. That's just homo. It's universal. Some words is universal, like a thigh. You're going to see with a thigh, well, we already know, you're officer in school. A thigh is universal. It's for a man and a woman. A grown man, little boy, grown girl, little girl is universal, all right? So certain words, and like what? Like, there's another word that's universal. The water. The water is universal. Ayundabar is universal. There's a few different words. But it's certain, now it is certain words that you will have to make feminine. I believe that is more so action words. It's more so the verbs that we make in feminine. We ain't really making nothing else feminine because everything else has like a feminine way to say it, which we're gonna go over tonight. Like you got he, she, they. All that is masculine. All that it comes in a masculine and feminine form. So the verb would be more so the feminine, which you be making feminine, like the action word. I don't really know too many words that's not verbs that you would make into that you would have to change over. I know for the most part it's pretty much the verb that we switch into masculine and feminine. But when we get to building them sentences, we're gonna get straight into it. I mean, y'all go get that Hebrew, that biblical Hebrew working textbook off the I.S.U.P.K. Studies Tools page. It was like $8. It might have been $15 at the most. One of them was $8. I got two of them. It's cheap, man. Go ahead on the I.S.U.P.K. Study Tools page. Get the school that, you know, that what is it called? They commissioned for putting that book out there. Before the white man tries to skyrocket that damn book. Lord willing, he don't. But go on there, get it, and you can go through the workbook. That's the workbook we're going to be using to build the sentences. All right? Go ahead.
So, like you, when it's singular, like speaking to one person, it's the thought for male and woman. But like once you're speaking to, I believe, more than one, right? That's the only time it will change.
Okay, it actually doesn't change. You're just putting a plural on it. I see what you're saying. It sort of changes because when you go to more than one, now you got to make a distinction because you're not talking to one person. So if you're talking to more than one male, the only way to put a plural ending on it would be to put a more than one male ending on it. If you was talking to more than one woman, the only way to make it plural is if you have to go into whether it's more than one man or more than one woman. Now, if you're talking to a man and a woman, it would just stay masculine because we honor the men. Men is the head of the woman. We're not going to change it. It's like you're walking down the street and a brother go to your rig and ask him for something, like you right there. Or say you're walking down the street, brother trying to sell your rig some weed. I mean, or sell any goddamn thing. Like, hey, sis bodies, or you like, do you not see me right here? What made you think I was just that sweet, just gonna let you come up to her and say whatever the hell you want to say to her? So it's the same way in Hebrew. I mean, we honor the man, whether it's a man. I mean, it could be a young man. If he's a young man, if he's old enough to be spoken to where he can understand, like I said, we were more than likely speaking masculine. Because he's a soldier, I mean, a young man, even though there's women around. Now, don't philosophize that until religion. But that's what I'm saying, more than likely, because we ain't in our land. But more than likely, if he's a young man, you know what I mean, 13, 12, 10, 8, somewhere where you can really understand, then we would probably be speaking in masculine, all right? Now, it just depends on the brother. The brother may want to speak in feminine. He may want to speak in masculine. I mean, so don't philosophize that, but that's more than likely how it would be. Let me get the sister's question as well. For why for bringing that out too, Malaki. All right, sister said, Salaki, how would you asks, how are you in Hebrew? So Malaki, if you can finish putting that up on the board.
Yes.
Right. You ain't put the pronunciation for Lashamar. I'm gonna get to the sister asked for. How are you in Hebrew is Ma Shalom Ka. Alright, after Malaki puts that up, I'll type it in for you in the Facebook link. It's Ma Shalom Ka. Alright. How are you? Like I spelled the Ma wrong. Right? It's Ma Shalom Ka. Ma means what or how. If you didn't know, Ma means what or how. Shalom Ka, you know, Ka at the end of a word, at the end of a root word. We went over this, means your, you, and old Quaker English, it means thou or thy or thine, which means all different phrases of you, your, and you. All right. So that would be old Quaker English. But it's saying, how are you? Ma means what or how. Shalom means peace. So you're saying, how is your peace? Or you're saying, how are you? So you're saying, how is your peace? But in terms, you're saying, how are you? If you're asking about my peace, you're asking, how am I?
Right.
I mean, so I'm gonna post this for you in the link, in the Facebook link. I'm gonna also post it in the YouTube comment section as well. All right.
Come.
All right. So Malaki, go ahead. YouTube. Oh yeah, go ahead. YouTube. All right. So let me post this in there real quick. Malaki. How are you? I'm gonna copy and paste it into the YouTube link. Like I said, post your questions in your comments. All right, so Malaki, if you can explain to them what you got on the board real quick. I'm doing this. We got the other teaching staff in the back. I like that. You got it. Now I'm using the board ready.
All right, so to pronounce, you will watch, masculine singular. That's when you're speaking to one man or one male. You would say atha, which means you, referring to a male, which is or referring to one male. Then you would say tha shawamar. You would add the tha in the beginning to let you know that you're speaking to one male, and this is present, like a present tense. Well, future tense. I mean, so like it's future tense. Add the tha shamar to let you know that it's a future tense, and the atha to let you know that it's one male.
Who's I Christ? So I have a question for you, Malaki, while you up here, right? So you saying a tha is masculine singular, right?
Come.
Now, if I say this part for the second half, I'm gonna ask you this real quick. So when I say will watch, since this is the future tense, hey, can you write that up there on the board too, under QADASH for future tense? So you telling me for a shortcut, I just gotta put tha shamar, tha in front of the root word of the verb or the action word, the tha shamar, for saying will watch, and that will be masculine.
I believe the tha in front of the action word or the verb, that's only you know that it's future tense.
Future tense for what though?
For watch.
Right, I know that, but for what? Future tense concerning to who, should I say?
Oh, the male.
For one male.
Come.
Osai Christ. That's what I want to get to. Because the second half of the class, I'll take it. The second half of the class, I'm going to give y'all a shortcut because a lot of times, yeah, you go ahead and get the door. Man, the young man put something else up for me. All right. The second half of the class, right, I'm going to give y'all the shortcut to these words right here. Like to this right here, to the will watch. Because a lot of times you ain't going to actually see, you may not see a tha. Now, a tha is there most of the time. But a lot of times you're just going to see the root. Just going to see the root word. I mean, so like I keep saying the root word. You're just going to see the verb. the action word, all right, or the noun, which is the person, place, or a thing. You'll see it with the endings on it. You won't actually see he, she, they. It'll be in this. You'll see this. You'll see Dashamar, and you'll know, okay, it's saying he will watch. I mean, so like it's saying you will watch, but it's talking to a man. Like you saying to a brother, you will watch. Or one man is saying to another single, you know what I mean, individual man, you will watch. All right? So you will see this and you know it's saying you will watch. Right here. You won't always see a thigh, Shamar. You would just see Shamar. All right? What's wrong? You all right? Okay, no problem. You ate the chips? All right, no problem. So with that being said, young man, if you come up to the board, you're going to put the feminine. You will watch feminine. So all you're going to do is make that you singular. You're going to erase the Hebrew. And you're going to erase the pronunciation for it. You can just erase that little M and put an F since you already got singular up there. So there you go. All right. I see another question on YouTube, right? So this is what I'm going to do. Kazak Damar on YouTube. You jam it up. So here we go. All right. See another question on YouTube. Let me check Facebook. Go ahead.
It said, right here, you will watch.
Yeah, you're just going to put the Hebrew for it. Like how we got the Hebrew here. And you're going to erase the Shamar. And you're going to put, you know, of course, the pronunciation for it as well. All right. Now, if you don't know it, just let me know. But I believe it's on the paper as well. So you right in the middle, you feminine. There you go, right there. I don't want to give it away. All right, so I'm going to take Kazak Lamar's question real quick. Let me see. Boom. Where we at? All right, here we go. He said, is there anything feminine in the salute to sisters? Boom, boom, boom. Ask the Most High to watch over a brother or to bless a sister. Now, okay, this is another thing that I was trying to say, Kazak Lamar. This is a tradition in the UPK. We don't philosophize anything or like General always says, we don't make anything. No, that's on the wrong one. The thought. You got to put this. You already got it right here. You be putting that right here. So you're going to put the will watch part right there, but you're going to put it in the Hebrew letters. All right? So back to Kazak Lamar's question. Yes, of course, you can ask the Lord to watch over a brother, or you can ask the Lord to bless a sister. In fact, at the end of class, what we do when we say the prayers, we ask the Lord to bless our loved ones. Women is in that. And we even state the names of the loved ones. If we got time in class, if you ain't, you know, crunched on time, we always go over stating our family members' names. That's why we say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Barak, Lanawa, Wayasha'ala, Wahabayah, Saparium, Barak, Rapah, Magun, Hagun. Then we go down the line and rank order. Everybody says their family members' names. All right. And you might say Keisha, whoever, I mean, the new rib you done got, Keisha 83 off Facebook, not listening to the school. Yeah, you good. I mean, or some sister got a rib that got her husband that ain't in the school, or just family members. Might want to know somebody that's going through it. Might say Dre from down the block, Kim from the hair store, whoever. You know what I mean, in the prayer, and we do that. So that's in the breast. That's in the blessed prayer. But it's tradition. UPK Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. May the Lord bless this brother. May the Lord watch over a sister. Why? Because the sisters, they need to be watched over. They need that guidance. They need it. I mean, they need that special protection. Ain't like now it can happen with the Lord. I see some UPK sisters. Shout out To all my UPK sisters, got their license to carry. I done seen some old pink. I seen somebody had a pink gun. I said, well, damn, sis, that was ill. You know what I mean? That was ill. That was fly, of course. So the Lord, but we want to ask the Lord to watch over them so they ain't got to pull the strap out and bang a brother or some devil, you know what I mean, for trying them or trying to harm them. We ask that they go home in peace. We ask the Lord to bless our brothers. Give them the inheritance of the Most High, man. Protect this brother. Bless him. I mean, so it is in the prayers itself ain't made for a woman, made for a man. That's just the UPK tradition. You know what I mean? Now, when we say the prayer, we're saying it feminine. We're saying Yahweh Shamar Alatha Bahashim Yahushua. The Alatha is still saying you, but we're saying it to one woman, so it ain't. So is that actually not in feminine? That can go to a brother. That ain't even feminine. You know what I mean? Is the Most High Shamar, the Most High watch over I'll, which is over. Atha is you. Bahashim Yahushua. That's just, and that's a good example of all those words is universal. I'll is universal for over. Shamar, universal for watch. I mean, unless you're trying to say she will watch or she is watching or she is doing something. It's all the root words. I mean, just like Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Barak Atha. I mean, that's more so masculine. It's certain things in there that you could change. You know what I mean? Depending on how you want to say it, like you can make Barakashi is blessed. I mean, you can, but that's more so with names. So all those is just group words. You ain't got to really switch nothing for it to be feminine. Now let me see. The Most High in the name Yahweh Shah, bless you. That's pretty basic. You can say Barakah for a woman. Barakah Tha. You can say that to make it feminine. But I learned one thing from General Q. If it ain't in the scriptures feminine, then I wouldn't make it feminine. Because it ain't biblical. It ain't used that way. Not saying that it wasn't never used that way in the past, but what's in the Bible is what we can prove, and we stick with that. So I wouldn't go and try to make a word feminine if I never seen it biblically in a feminine tense. Now, depending on how I'm saying that word, if I'm turning it into a phrase, then those rules apply. I should make that feminine. But if I never seen that word itself be feminine, I wouldn't make that word feminine. It's not something that you can prove, and we prove all things. I mean, now as a way to make it form a feminine sentence to a woman and different things like that, and you can make it feminine, but it's like a borderline. And you could do it. There's nothing saying that you can't do it, but Hebrew is I.S.U.P.K tradition that we say the prayers the way we say them. Once again, it ain't no sin to switch it up. It's not saying that you can't switch it up, but how we do it is the UPK's tradition. So that I hope that answers the question. Like you could, if you wanted to, you could say Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakah Tha. I mean, but I believe that Barakah would be saying she is blessed. I don't believe you have to switch it, but you could. But I mean, I would do it if I was saying it. I mean, but you can do it. Of course, ain't nothing saying that you can't do it. All right. But it's not the UPK tradition that we switch it up like that. Now you can, Yahweh Shamar Al-Tham Ba'Shem Yahushua, Al-Thah Ba'Shem Yahushua. You can say Yahweh Shamar Al-Tham Ba'Shem Yahushua. That's more than one man may watch over you, brothers. Now remember, I don't mean to run on, but remember in our land, in our language, you may want to ask the Lord to watch over you brothers. Like, damn, like, the Most High in the name of Yahweh Shah, watch over you brothers. Y'all brothers about to go to war. Watch over these brothers. I mean, we might ask, may the Lord watch over you brothers as y'all go out on that far trip, go overseas on a plane and all that. you might want to do that. Ain't like we couldn't do that in our land, but we just want philosophy. All right, so I'm off that. I hope I answered your question, Zach Kumar. Once again, post all questions and comments. You know what I mean? All right, so the brother got on the board right now. You can take a seat, young man. You hold on, Salaki warrior. You keep putting it right here. This a thigh supposed to go on top of the U. So you can take a thigh away from right here. You can make that a little bit bigger, and you putting this under here already, so you don't need the actual English. Yeah, right.
Take this.
Right, take that off. Now you can make that whole thing bigger so people can see it online. Brothers like myself, you know what I mean, wear glasses and all that. You know, get a damn headache looking at the damn screen for so long. All right, so the brother's putting up. No, you keep putting that file over there. You got to put it over top of you. This you is meant to say that this word in Hebrew means you. And then we got the English translation for it right here. I mean, Hebrew pronunciation, Lord. Right, the file will go right here. Because remember, we got the English up here, which is you will watch. That's the English. Then we got the Hebrew, which you're about to write. Now this is the pronunciation. And just to let them know, we got you right there to say that this word means you. Once again, I can let me know if that's too wild. Press the number 1 if y'all like the format. Press the number 2 if I need to change it. Ain't gonna be no sweat. I ain't gonna make up no Hebrew sentences on how to curse somebody out. We got the internet. I mean, it's all brotherhood. I mean, which we will get into though in the up and coming classes. Like I said before, we finally getting around to it, y'all. We finally getting around to building the sentences. It's the last week for the future tense, man. We're finally getting around to speaking the Hebrew how we want to. Y'all go ahead and get that biblical Hebrew work and textbook off the I.S.U.P.K. studies tools. Now, I mean, I believe, I don't know if it was $15 or like $8. One of them was around $15, the other one was around $8. I got 2 of them. I got 2 different books. But get the biblical work and textbook. It's black and white. It's a nice size textbook. Go ahead and get that. You're going to be forming the sentences from that. You can take a seat, young man. You get a brother a hand. I mean, of course. Hey, Malak, can I get a water too hot? All right, Akram. So what we got right here, let me see, I'm still on this side. So what we got right here, of course, we got the English. Y'all know English goes left to right. It's saying you will watch, but this is feminine singular. So if we speaking to one woman, you're telling the child, you're telling your rib, your mother, a sister that you're talking to on the street. I wouldn't say that, but you're just speaking to a woman, period. All right? You're saying you will watch. You're giving her an order, you letting her know she will watch. All right? Whether it be kids, the car, stay in the car, something like that, you will watch over this real quick. All right? Or so I can use a perfect example, just the children. You will watch the children while I'm going, whatever. All right? So this is feminine singular talking to one woman. He's saying you will watch. This is how you say it in Hebrew. Atha for you. Atha Ashamar. So like you put Ashamar, that was for I will watch. You see the you got the paper? Alright. You meant to put Atha Ashamar, y'all. You put the same thing back up. I'm gonna erase it. So like y'all, I know y'all probably spent a year copying this down. But it is incorrect right there for that part. No sweat. So it's all part of learning. I mean, Tha Shamaria is how you say you feminine. You will watch feminine singular. All right. Once again, at the end of the class, for the second half of the class, Lord willing, I'm gonna give y'all the shortcut to it. So Tha Shamaria. La Shamaria. Alright, you will watch. There we go. Like I said, you're speaking to one woman, you're letting her know you will watch the kids or whatever. Alright, you're saying you will watch. Now, like I said, just to get into it, just to reiterate on it, give y'all a little briefing before I put it up on the board. You may not always see a thigh, you may not always see he, she, whatever it is, all right? He, she, whatever the case may be. That was a little rhyme. So you may not always see that, all right? But you will see this. You will see these rules applied to a verb or a noun, whatever they're speaking of. They're speaking of the place or a thing. You may also, it's going to be an action word, but you will see it on verbs too. You will see, okay, on verbs, you're going to see the possessive, like he, like this is his, this is hers, this is yours. You're going to see ka, wa, what else for you? I believe wa is yours. No, wa is his. You're going to see ya is my, ka is yours. All right? At things at the end of a root word. If it just wasn't the thought shamar, if you took that off, if it was just shamaria, it would mean my watch, or my guard. He's my guard. I mean, or yeah, like if he was asking, who guard is this? Like you asking, but brother asking, okay, whose guard is this? Meaning we had a cookout. Whose guard is this? What camp leader? Who's this man? Who does he belong to? Whose guard is this? Who is holding guard? Salaki, most of Christ is smoke. Who's holding guard? You know what I mean? It smells good. Who's holding guard? Whose man is this? Right. I mean, you may be speaking to any brother from a city. If you're an officer over this brother, whose man is this? Malaki, who is this your guard? You might say, Khan out on Khan, Shamaria, or Hahawa'a, which is that. Hahawa'a, Shamaria, that's my guard. I mean, that's what you might say. So you may not always see, to go back on what I was talking about, you may not always see this. You will just see the endings and the different rules applied to the word. You may just see the Dashamaria, meaning you will watch, but he's speaking to a woman, whoever it is. And the Bible could say, Moses said unto Miriam, Dashamaria. And then to be saying, Moses said unto Miriam, you will watch. You know what I mean? So that's what it's saying right there. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to have young man, oh, man, he's a trooper now. Trooper Yashamai. So you can't disrespect you like that. Man, Trooper Yashamai, come up, put it down on the board for the class. I give officer, give young man you a hand. Put down on it. Just to let y'all know, it's Dashamaria. Dashamaria. We got it in the English right here. How you say you will watch to a woman, to one woman is a Dashamaria. A Dashamaria. All right, you got it, Trooper Yashamai, the marker. You're going to do he will watch. You want to write it down? All right, no sweat. I'm going to give you a second to write it down. Make sure you ask too. I mean to say Slack, so can I write it down? Slack, can I write it down? Oh, yeah, go ahead. No sweat. You ain't had to do it again. I was just letting you know, but for what? All right, so to get a brother a second to get it on the board. The Miami, you want to come up real quick? Come. The Miami, he one of my good Hebrew students. I mean, in this class, for sure, I ain't in Philly. I mean, Salaki to anybody online that's watching that's in Philly. I ain't trying to say y'all ain't good students. I'm just saying, the Miami was here trying to get a brother some glory. All right, this is your problem, brother. This is you always do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know I did, sir. But
yeah, you should wait on the order. I might be an officer now. It's like I laugh at that. But the brother always do it. It's like he don't mean to do it. Y'all man, he's just zealous. You heard? So once again, post your questions in your comments. All right. Let me check Facebook while the brother's doing that. Post your questions in your comments. I need you to put right here Hebrew pronunciation. I mean, this is how you pronounce it. And I need you to put an arrow right here to go that way to show that the Hebrew is going that way. All right, sweat. Yeah, you don't want to put it with the word up. Put it right under Hebrew. I mean, I ain't gonna work you too much. Somebody else, I know you was at the slave. I mean, I want to give the young brothers a chance to get up here and go too. So somebody else, I'm gonna give you the paper. You're gonna do he will watch. So let me let you know.
Well, that's his kind of long word, sir.
Yeah, just put pro for now. Or pro. I think we had prom or something like that. We had the abbreviation for. Put it right under here. So that I think it's with the word. All right, you're gonna do he will watch. All right. You put these in the back in the parentheses, soldier. That you just came and took round and destroyed the UPK soldier. You take round on something, it does not come back. It belongs to you forevermore. All right, so listen, you're gonna put he will watch. All right, here you go out, you take this paper. You don't need it? Let me see if you don't need it. Now listen, I told you I was one of my good students. I want to see if you don't need this goddamn paper. You came in and you trashed, you tarnished my board. So you better get this thing right, somebody else. It's my brother right here. So you're gonna do he will watch. You see how we got it. You're gonna put it in the Hebrew. You're gonna put the he right here. You're gonna erase that. You're gonna erase you. All right. And you can erase the feminine singular. I need you to put the I back here. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. And you're gonna erase the feminine singular. Yeah, put I right. Now I mean on the same line as will watch. Because I'm saying I will. Damn, as a matter of fact. So you ain't gotta put I right here. Because you're gonna be putting you. You're gonna be putting you will watch. You're gonna be putting you right here. All right. Go ahead. Y'all should mind.
You said he will.
Oh, matter of fact, the paper is right there on the chair, somebody else. Paper right there on the chair. Yeah, right there. That's how the board should look. You ain't gotta put the lines on it. No, turn it back over. That's it. So you're gonna have an I or a you, whatever you about to put, or a he. If you're doing he, you're gonna put a he right here. All right. So we're trying to get it off that. Go ahead, y'all. Like
You said he.
Right. He right here in English or he in the Hebrew.
You're gonna put he in Hebrew.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like how it is here, you're gonna put he. And you're gonna put the root word from, the rule for will watch. You're gonna put he in English right here though, and he in English right here.
You get me wrong, I'm gonna guess it right now. I'm gonna say I had to grab the paper. All right. Is the he is y'all, right?
You asking me?
You know what I'm saying? No, this guy had to grab the paper, sir. The he is y'all, right?
Oh, I ain't telling you nothing. But listen, this is what I need to put he right here in parentheses and he right there in parentheses. Yeah, you gonna ask me, I gave you the paper. You threw that chance to Miami. We got to show the world. We got to put the yum on the world now. Go ahead. Wow, so I appreciate it. No, you putting he will watch.
No, you said.
Listen, I'm gonna give you the paper. I'm gonna have some mercy on you. I'm gonna give you the paper. But listen, this is what I do need you to do. I need you to put he right here in parentheses and he right here in parentheses next to will watch. Because you're putting it under the word. Now you can do it after you draw the Hebrew and after you do it in the English, but we need to let the class know that they saying he will watch. That word is saying he. All right. So once again, post your questions, post your comments. We're gonna get into it. Post your questions and your comments. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Right, that's what I was wondering. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Most High Christ, so there's no sweat. Damn right. Yeah, slow down. That's what I need you to do. I need you to make it. Remember, I gave you the paper for you to see it, right? I need you to just have our I, which is he, and then this part right here, right where this is at. You're gonna erase this, put that right here. This is why this is saying will watch. This is why this one is saying he. You see, paper was over here somewhere. Boards look just like that. You're gonna put the Hebrew our I, you're gonna put he under it, and you're gonna put the pronunciation, put put he under that. All right. So with that being said, this is how you say he will watch in the Hebrew. And my is posted on the board for you right now. And these fake Israelite groups, man, got the nerve to say, how in the hell? I.S.U.P.K specifically, I heard say this. I heard a brother told me that they say, oh man, what you going on?
He will watch. I don't know which one of this, but will.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. This word, you gotta erase this, and this gotta go here. And this is the thing. This word is saying will watch. And I'm gonna give you that in the second half, or closer to the end of class. I ain't too sure what time it is, and it's 8 o'clock now. The rules on this is letting you know that it's saying he will watch or will watch. It's letting you know that it's future tense for a man. You can erase that feminine singular too. Right under there. Gotta focus, somebody got to focus. So
there's too much stuff on the board. I came in late.
You can't get it.
I came in late, so I don't know what's going on.
All right, right. But right there, you're gonna put the let me see. I'm gonna show you which not that mark. I'm gonna show you which one says will watch. This word right here, the Yashamar, that's will watch. Hawa'a Yashamar, you know Hawa'a, see? The Yashamar is will watch. I ain't gonna lie, man, it's Hebrew. If you don't study it, you'll start to lose it by little. Well, just like the Bible and the scriptures, you might know a scripture. You know what I got caught on today? I said, where the hell does it say the white man is our enemies? And I'm sitting there thinking, anybody know the scripture I'm talking about where it says the white man is our enemies? What is it, Malaki? Get a goddamn man in hand. Give him a hand. No, wrong. I sat and thought about that damn scripture. I said, hold on. It's Deuteronomy. It's in Deuteronomy. I kept saying it's in Deuteronomy. It's in Deuteronomy, but where is it? Deuteronomy 28 and 68. You be sold to our enemies. All right. Give somebody else a hand. I know you need everything. Oh, wait, you gotta put the pronunciation down here. And you gotta put he right here. All right.
Right here, sir.
Yeah, but you gotta put another he under it. Just like we got two will watch. But we got will watch, and then will watch. You got two he's right there. And you gotta put hawa'a. And you ain't put no connectors on your hawa'a. What's going on? Come here. What's up? Huh? What's up? Yeah, all right? I got you. We gonna eat something later. That's it right there. Get them out of here. Oh yeah, you gotta agree with that. All right, I'll give an aqua. Once again, if you got any questions, post your questions. If you got any comments, you can post that too. Call the white man the devil or something. I do see a question from Sister Kaliyah Gag. Says, like this, more than one sister, would it be at 5? All right, we're about to get into that right now, Sister Kaliyah. Somebody help the other sister out, Malaki. Baby girl up. So yeah, we're about to get into that right now. Man, you born, young man, you come up. Yeah, give everybody a second to get that down. We did a lot of changes to that. Give me a second to get it down. Since we're gonna get into that right now, if it was more than one man or more than one woman, we're gonna put the plural on it. All right. Go ahead. You gotta go. Oh, you wanna go up? Oh yeah, no sweat, Yashamai. All right, young man, I'm gonna let Yashamai come up. All right, so Yashamai, once you get everything written down, Yashamai, you can come up here. You come up here and get it in. But yeah, it's a different way to say it. And since how you posted it, it wouldn't be that way. Because you got a tha shamarium, but yeah, tha is singular. And if you were speaking to more than one person, it would not be a tha. Because a tha is universal, it's singular for both man and woman. But if you're speaking to more than one man, then you would have to make it plural for more than one man. If you were speaking to more than one woman, then you have to make it plural for more than one woman. So yeah, tha would be plural, and then the rule for will watch would be a different rule. It would be something that's plural. And we're gonna get it right now. Young man, you can handle the paper so you can get it. Yashimai. I'm not sure if you know what to erase, so I'm gonna come back up here. There you go. And I want you, and the brother still had, you will watch. You gotta make that it. That was he will watch. We just did he will watch. That's why the he was right here. You can just leave that up there while you erase anything else. We can do the he erase that one last. All right. Yeah, you're right on it. Right on it, guys. My boom. And you can take the parentheses off the Hebrew. You don't need the Hebrew parentheses. Because we're actually learning the Hebrew. Just putting that English up there just to walk everybody through it. All right, so right now what we're going to do before we get into Colin Yah's question, we're going to do she will watch. And you also got to erase the Hawa and the Yashamal. We're going to do she will watch. And once again, we know that this she is one woman. It's like, he is one man. But it's a different perspective. You saying it now, you saying it, what is it? Second person, third person? I forget. All right. Maybe second person. You may be talking to somebody saying she gonna do it. I don't know if that's third person. I don't really give a damn, but it's one of them. All right. But we're saying she will watch. So you can go ahead and put it up there on the board. How to say she will watch. It's right here. You're in the future tense. And we on she. Now, Haya is she. That is the actual word she. So this would be the will watch. Dashimo. All right. And in this example right here, what the brother about to do, which he about to post up on the board. If you notice, right? I forget who asked the question. It was Kazak Lamar. This she will watch. And I believe Kaliyah asked this question too. Now she asked the question, but it was about something different. But I know Kazak Lamar, just like this example right here that we're about to put up on the board, it's Dashamar. It's not Dashamar Ra. It's Dashamar. It don't have the ha at the end. Because the tha is the thing that's showing you that she, which this does go into Kaliyah's question too a little bit. The tha is the thing that's showing you that it says she is the one that will watch. Is the tha. So we ain't gotta put the ha at the end. So even though I know that shamar can be made in certain examples in certain tenses, it has a ha at the end. But in this tense, it doesn't. The tha is the one saying she will do this. She will watch. And also, you got haya'ah in the beginning. The word haya'ah is she. So the tha shamar is the feminine tense on it. All right. Now, we write in slang. We speak in slang. We Hebrews and Israelites, right? Hebrew Israelites. So you may not always see haya'ah. You might just see tha shamar. And you will know, especially if we've been speaking this our whole damn life, tha shamar is she will do something. She will what? She will watch. That tha in the beginning is saying she will watch. All right? All right, Yashimai, I see you, soldier. Give Yashimai a hand. You got at it. You can sit the paper down. You sit it right on the first one. Sit the marker back on back, sit it down. I believe that's on the marker here, both sides Christ. Give everybody a chance to get it. And then we're gonna go into you masculine and you feminine plural. Alright? Get into Sister Kaliya's question, right? Alright, so shout out to Facebook, shout out to YouTube, everybody tuned in. I mean, tuned in, getting their Hebrew up. So now, give everybody a second to get that down. We're gonna go into the you will watch, the masculine plural. All right, we're gonna go into masculine plural, then I'm gonna give y'all feminine plural. Man, so Malaki, I'm gonna have you come up next. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have young man, you since he right here. I'm gonna have him come up next. I'm gonna wait for him to get that written down. Y'all go get that textbook, man. Go get the Hebrew, the biblical Hebrew, Salaki, biblical Hebrew, work and textbook. That's what it's called. That's the name of it. That's gonna be key in us building these sentences. Go ahead.
So, what is exactly inside the biblical Hebrew text?
It's beginning to end on how to speak in Hebrew. That's actually what it is. It's beginning to end on how to speak in Hebrew. And I got a lot of things circled because we prove this in this class. So what's in that textbook, we proving it in this class. Like you learning what's in the textbook now, but we ain't getting into sentence building yet. Once we get into that, then you will know that that's what it Salaki, that this is in the actual textbook. But it's beginning to end from learning how to speak Hebrew. That's what it's for. It's a teaching book to learn how to speak Hebrew. All right. Go ahead.
So like in the first chapter is like just words.
Yep, and the first chapter is the basics. All right. I end the bar. The first chapter is and what's so good about it is seeing that we learning this already. You'll be able to breeze through that first chapter. But the only thing is, it throws in a couple of them sidebars about the little dots. And this, the white man is such a goddamn fool. It's a lot. Yeah, I can't say this, man. He's a damn idiot. It's a lot. White man is such an idiot, right? That when he made them dots up to change the language, he had to teach people what they meant. Which means he had to teach people what he used to change the language. So when you see what he used to change the language, you just get rid of it and teach the regular damn language because he's a damn fool. And in the words of Chief High Priest Ariel, the Bible is the thing that's going to destroy his world. He should have got rid of the Bible. But he's a dumb, and just like the scriptures say, when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. He can't just get rid of the Bible. We got to say, no, that was me. Yeah, I robbed the bank. Really, you going to jail? Oh, no, I didn't rob the bank. Yeah, it was too late. You had to prove that in the jury. Now you have to prove to a jury you didn't rob the bank. It's just idiotic self. Instead of saying, yeah, he robbed the bank, you want to take the rep for robbing the bank. Undercover cops come to the white man and say to the white man, damn, man, I heard it was this brother robbed the bank smooth as ever, man. Listen, he was the best bank robber in history. He ain't used no gun. He was out in 10 seconds. He got all the money out. The white man said, yeah, that was me. That was me. Good, you're under arrest. Oh, no, that wasn't me. Nah, me, bro. Now you white devil. Now you got to prove that to the grand jury. And think about the white man. The white man does that to black people. You say that wasn't me. He say, no, it was you. He just grab you and say it was you. And you did in jail, case, no court date, just sitting in a goddamn prison telling the story to other inmates. About how the white man, listen, y'all sharing the same story. Like, yeah, they grabbed me too, said something. That's why they say in jail everybody's innocent. Well, goddamn. Maybe because 85% of them is innocent. And got gripped up by the white man. All right. But I wanted to say that the white man, he used them stupid dots to make a change into our language, to make his own language. And in doing that, he had to teach what he did so somebody else can learn. And with that, we know what he did to change the language. And we can get rid of those stupid dots and keep the language. And that's how we got it today. The sister asked that earlier. All right. So with that being said, young man, let you come up to the board. And you're going to do, let me show you what you're going to do. You're going to do you watching, but you're going to do masculine plural. All right, so you grab the paper, you come up to the board, let's get it. You're going to do you watching, masculine plural. No, not that. You're just going to erase she. Just going to erase she. I mean, everywhere where you see she, and then the Hebrew and the pronunciation. I mean, what's going on? You hungry? Like, can you grab baby girl some chips? I'll give you the funds for it in a second. I mean, I'm hungry now. All right. Thirsty. All right, you're not going to stand for the flag, are you? All right, give his young sister a hand. Put that in her chest. Let her know do not stand for that goddamn flag. She started school a couple of days. It's like, shout out to everybody, all the young brothers going to school, first time in school. Y'all make it way. Gotta go through the right thing. Yes, I mean, they ain't standing. None of our church is standing for the flag. You're gonna hear about them. There's gonna be a lot of suspensions. Lord willing, there don't be a lot of suspensions though, but it may be, because the white man is the devil. Yeah, you're gonna erase that, and you're gonna erase she right there, and you're gonna put you, and then put masculine plural, or put a little m and put plural, all right? Or M, PL, whatever, under you, parentheses. But put plural, like put a little P and an L under. I mean, all right, there you go. Masculine plural. You will watch. All right. So listen, y'all. Right now, what we on is you will watch masculine plural. I want to read Sister Kalia's question. We're gonna go into it. Says Salaki, so if it was more than one sister, would it be a Tha Shamarium? No, it would not be a Tha Shamarium, because a Tha is singular for you. And Tha Shamarium is masculine plural. So those two right there is sort of a contradiction. It's saying you singular, but then your verb is saying you plural. And not just saying you plural, but you masculine plural. So, which means that you was talking to more than one man. That you was more than one man. All right. And this is how we're gonna go into it now. Is a thumb, like how we say Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Sabarak, a thumb when we salute to all the brothers. The thumb, the ma at the end of the tha, the atha, the thumb. That ma on the end lets you know that there's more than one man that you're speaking to. A thun, which we're going to get into, is more than one woman. So they have to match. Yeah, what you're saying got to match up. It can't be, I'm speaking in singular, and then I go masculine with my verb or my subject or what I'm doing. It has to match up. I got to know, and that's why in a lot of cases you may not see the he, she, or whatever. You may just see that one rule. That one rule means it's summing it up saying you're speaking to more than one man. All right. But a thumb and a thigh and a thumb, that's 9 times out of 10 is always there. It's depending on how the sentence is formed. All right, so we doing you will watch masculine plural. You sure that's right? You sure that Ashamar is right? All right, beautiful, no sweat. Take the water to Officer Malaki. Let me see, let me check you out real quick. So right here, you masculine plural with thumb, Ashamar wise, will watch, thumb is you. So you're doing Ashamar watch. All right, turn that down. So you're doing a thumb, tha, shamar, wa. All right. Now, like I said, sometimes you may not see a thumb, but you will see the tha, shamar, wa. Tha, shamar, wa. There we go. Tha, shamar, wa. So to Sister Kaliya's question, like, I got my glasses on if you look at it. Sister Kaliya's answer to your question was la'ah. And okay, you said Salaki, where can I purchase it? Okay, since on an I.S.U.P.K website, right? It says study tools. And you just go down and look for the book. It should say Biblical Hebrew Work and Textbook. So it's in the I.S.U.P.K study tools, Biblical Hebrew Work and Textbook. It's black and white. Now I thought the book was small because I'm used to the Ben Yehuda, that devil. Ben Yehuda dictionary, Hebrew dictionary, Hebrew English dictionary. I thought it was going to be small because the picture was small, but the book is a real textbook. So you're going to get it. It's going to be solid. You can knock somebody upside the head with it. I pray you don't do that. But if you had to defend yourself, you could definitely smack the hell out of somebody with it, and they would feel it. I mean, might not feel it for long. It ain't that gigantic, but I mean, they'll feel it. The Lord willing, you don't have to do that. We ain't telling nobody to teach that, all right? But you go to the I.S.U.P.K Study Tools page, I.S.U.P.K website, you click Study Tools, it's under that tab. All right, let me see what you got up here. Young man, you got a thumb, tha, shamar, wa. A thumb, tha, shamar, wa, which means you will watch, masculine plural. If I was to say to all the brothers in this room, you will watch class later. All right, I would say a thumb, tha, shamar, wa. Katha, and whatever the future tense is for, I might have to say tha, katha, wa. Because class later. Okay, that would mean will class. Let me go over it again. But I know it's going to be a thumb, tha, shamar, wa. All right? Now I know class is katha, but saying you will do this later or future, I'm not sure if I would have to put that same thing on there at the end. I don't know. I got to look into that one again. But for sure, it's a thumb, tha, shamar, wa. All right? I would say a thumb, tha, shamar, wa. You will watch. Well, I would say you will watch class. It may, you know, in Hebrew, we speak slang. There may be no need to put later. I can say a thumb, tha, shamar, wa, katha. You will watch class. You will watch class. And you know that's in the future or later or not now, but in the future. All right. So give young man you a hand. Your brother a hand inside Christ. Man, you come up and lock you. Put some work in. Put some work in, man. You come up and lock you. Not now, though. Give everybody a second just to get it. Nah, man. So, sis, the answer to your question was I.S.U.P.K I.S.U.P.K website study tools tab. Most High in Christ. All right. So with that being said, give everybody a chance to get it. Get what we wrote down. Look pretty tawab on the screen too as well. Don't look too small. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. All right, let me check YouTube. All right, so Malaki, you can come up here. I have you go in and write the rest. Malaki. Now it's 8:26. We ain't too far. We on you. All right, so I believe all we got now is after we get off of this, the you feminine plural, which we're about to do now. I believe it's only we and they. So we should be able to get them in like, or willing, maybe 15 minutes. That should be what? 15 minutes, that should be around 8:41. If we go 20 minutes, 8:45, and I just put the list up on the board for y'all to get it. Is the shortcut to it so everybody can see, and you'll understand what's the point of, okay, I can't just say what's the point. You'll understand that when you read it in the biblical Hebrew, that it may not always say you, may not always say, or the like is going to say you. I have seen you a lot. But it may not say she, he, we, they. It may just be the rule that we're using. So will watch or watched in the past tense or watching. It may just be the rule that applies to the root word for that. All right. It may just be that rule that applies to the root word of that verb. All right. For that root word. Yeah, it's a 5. There you go. Go ahead, young man. You. Yeah. Come on. Now, Shemai, you got any questions out? Go ahead. Boom, boom, Salaki, Adawan, how do you say not good? You would say la'atawab, meaning not good, or no good. La'atawab is how you say not good. I mean, which is the opposite of tawab. You know, la'a is no, so no good. La'atawab. This is not good. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull this up in the Blue Letter Bible. I ain't gonna do it off my phone because you can see it that good. Let me go to the Bible Hub and get it without the consonants. You may have an example. Was it a scripture that says not? Let me see. Let's type it in right here. Not good. Not good to, come on, First Samuel. All right. Let me see. I don't know what they're using this for. All right, we're going to go, everybody go to, give me a second, Proverbs 9 and 2. I'm going to try to turn the camera around real quick while Malak is doing this. Boom, boom, Proverbs 9 and 2. Malak, Yashamai, I have you read it. Hold on, where did I usually go to? I think I went to Hebrew. All right, Hebrew brings me here. That's not what I want to do. I think it's got to the KJV. I'm on a Bible Hub, y'all. I'm trying to navigate this thing. Let me put it on the board. And whatever I do, y'all can see. I'm going to turn the camera around. Boom, boom, boom. Can you turn the camera around for me real quick, Malaki? Okay. Once again, it's going to take away a little bit away from my time. Yeah. All right, let me check and see what's going on. All right, okay, cool. That's good. That's good. It's a little jammed up, but they can see something. They can see something. Let me see. Keep it like that. All right, now I'm going to go down, get the one without the consonants. Wait a minute, where we at? Where we at? Where did I go to get it without the consonants, man? I forgot where I went to, man. Let me see. Let me type in lexicon, see if it comes up with that. Forget what I went to, y'all. I ain't been on this thing in so long. All right, let me see. Boom, it ain't right here. These devils might have took it off, too. I wouldn't put it past them for taking it off. All right, let me go to Hebrew. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. Consonants only. Here we go. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm right here. I'm going to go to the Westminster Leningrad Codex, but I'm going here. The Hebrew Old Testament, WLC, which means Westminster Leningrad Codex, but it says consonants only. Let me take the mouse off of this. See. Consonants only. All right. So we're gonna get the Hebrew without all these stupid silly dots. All right. That's what we're going to right now. Check the board. Check the class here. Y'all can see it. You can a little bit. All right. I might gotta make it ridiculously big. All right. We was at 9 and 2. All right. So I'm gonna enlarge this a little bit. Y'all be able to see it on here. Boom, boom. I know this is taking away from our time. I'm gonna try to make it quick, real quick. Just to answer the brother's question. And go over here and see if y'all can see it. No, you really can't see it like that. Is there a way I can make the screen darker? Hey, let me see. Let's see if I can make the what you call it on this. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna try to pull it up just a little bit bigger. See if we can get it a little bigger. All right. Maybe I gotta do it like this. See what's trying to place. How about I just do it like this? I'll make it a little smaller. Just go ahead with it. Let me see if y'all can see it. Y'all still can't see it. Y'all can see it a little bit. Not really though. Let me try one more time. All right, this right here is what the brother asked. It means no good. It's saying la'a tawab. La'a tawab. Y'all should mind read. What are we at? Proverbs 19 and 2. Let's see if I can make this damn thing bigger, man. I'm gonna try one more time. We in the book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 2. You got it, Yashamai. See if y'all can see it, man. Here we go. All right, go ahead. La'atawah. Here we go.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 2.
Go ahead.
Also, that the soul be without knowledge.
Also, that the what?
The soul be without knowledge.
Go ahead.
It is not good. And he that hastens with his feet sinneth.
So, also that the soul be without knowledge. Go up one verse. Let's get the whole thing.
Concept.
Proverbs 19, verse 1.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 1. Better is the poor that walketh in his entirety.
Better is the poor that walketh in his entirety. Go ahead.
Better is the poor that walk in his integrity.
Thank you. That's even better. It's better to be poor but walk with integrity, man. I.S.U.P.K, we ain't the richest people on the face of the planet, but we got goddamn integrity.
Right.
Just like you said, it's like shout out to Captain Kai's rig. Better be poor, quit that damn job, work 3 jobs, be poor, and have integrity, and be goddamn rich. A rich with no integrity, kiss that ASS of the white man all day long like the Christian preachers, man. Like the general said, Colin Kaepernick, yeah, he did a good thing. They ain't nothing compared to being in the I.S.U.P.K. He's better than the IUIC, that's for goddamn sure.
Right.
But he ain't nothing compared to the men and women in the I.S.U.P.K. It's better to be poor but have integrity. Go ahead. Oh, wait, go ahead. I want to bring some up.
Also better than the Christian pastors. So.
And also better than the Christian pastors. The Bible, give it an answer to that. He's better than the Christian pastors. But it ain't nothing on us, but he's better than the Christian pastor. Read on.
Then he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool.
Then he that's perverse in his lips and is a fool, meaning who? Y'all gotta go there. Christian pastor is number 1 perverse in his lips, and he's a damn fool. It ain't about colors. It ain't about colors. He just, what do you say? A different mess, a different thing in the same message. See, look at that, man. You start speaking the words of the Christian pastors, man. Look what happened, man. The white man is the devil. Right. That ain't no superstition. You know I'm real. All right, but I'm just saying, see these snakes, man. The hell with that. He put verse in his lips. He a goddamn fool, man. Go ahead, read on.
Verse 2. Also that the soul be without knowledge is not good.
Also, it ain't good for a soul, a person, to be without knowledge, man. I.S.U.P.K, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We about knowledge. That's why we got integrity, man. Can't walk around with integrity without some type of knowledge, man. Damn. Walk around with no knowledge. These pastors walk around with no knowledge about all the so-called integrity in the world.
Right.
Wouldn't let your black behind in their car, that's for damn sure. Wouldn't let any poor person begging for change in their car unless it's to do something perverse, something strange for a little bit of change, man.
Right.
You know how they getting down. Them poor homosexuals, them pastors pulling up on them, man, and making them do something strange for a little piece of change.
Right.
And sending them on their goddamn way. Perverse. Go ahead, read on. It ain't good for a person to be without knowledge, a soul to be without knowledge. Go ahead.
And he that hasteth with his feet sinneth.
And he that's quick with his feet sinneth. You haste, you quick to do something wicked, man. Or meaning you move too fast. You never heard the term slow down? You need to slow down. Just slow down a little bit. How the hell are you so quick to do something?
Right.
You gotta think first, man.
Right.
Go ahead, read on. He said it's what?
And he that hasteth with his feet sinneth. Verse 3.
No, I wanted the not good part.
It's like
I believe we passed it. It is not good for a man for a soul to go without knowledge.
Also, that the soul be without knowledge is not good.
That's not good. So, this is verse 2. Also, ba la'a da'ifa napa, alright, la'a tawab. So la'a tawab is not good. This is the answer to the brother's question. La'a tawab, not good. I.S.U.P.K, 1 Thessalonians 5:21. We proved it. Proverbs 19, verse 2. Not good is la'a tawab. All right. Now let's get back to the class. Spin the camera around Malaki.
Come.
Salaki, the water to the brother for asking that question. That was, let me go back up on it. That was Richard Mendez. Shout out to Richard Mendez. All right. So what we got on the board now? We got you will watch Salaki Kaliyagad. Salaki says. We're going into your question now. We got you will watch. This is feminine plural. All right. You will watch. Feminine plural. So we come up to the board. So like, let me cast this back over to the screen so I can see what I'm doing. All right. There we go. So right now, we got you will watch. That's the English form. You will watch. The Hebrew is right here. And my marker running out. Been working with this marker. Right. Thing running out. Hebrew goes right to left. English goes left to right. So I can see we do another marker.
Okay.
All right. This is the Hebrew pronunciation right here. But first, let's get into the Hebrew. A thun, which is plural for you. It's feminine plural for you. A thun. Tha shamar na. Tha shamar na. Saying na, 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 na. And that is high at the end. And that was jammed up too. We're working with that. All right. Tha shamar na is will watch. Now, like I said, now you it does come around. It is used a lot in the scriptures. I do see it, but sometimes you may not see. You may see "Tha shamar na," "Tha shamar na," meaning you will watch. but you talking to more than one female, feminine plural, more than one female, meaning you sisters, you Israelite women, you will watch the class. All right. Ta shamarna. A son, ta shamarna. Ta shamarna. Nah. They all the same. I don't sweat it. It's all good. Maybe just get. Matter of fact, if we got a little bit of time, we got some downstairs in the basement in the tan box. If you can go check that. And we got some in the green. Shout out to the Rivera family. Donated a ton of supplies to the school. Get them a hand. I mean, and we got some downstairs in the locker. If you can grab it. I mean, I no sweat. So, a thun dashamarna. You come over here, so like I won't be in the way. A thun dashamarna. Dashamarna. Alright, a thun dashamarna is you will watch, feminine plural. Alright? Let's go. Alright, go ahead. Let's go to the area. A thun dashamarna. You ain't gonna stand for that national anthem, are you, woman? Princess, you're not gonna stand for the national anthem, are you? What that mean? What that mean? Means no, right? All right, go ahead. Ain't gonna stand for the what the hell are they call it in school? Pledge of Allegiance, are you? Are you gonna stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Yes, no? No, there you go. Get it right. All right. She's having a little trouble. She's a little confused, nervous. You got it, though. No. Answer is no. Shout out to all the children in the I.S.U.P.K. You know why? Because they braver than the IUIC purple faggots. I mean, almost second. They braver than your Christian pastor, man.
Right.
Our children braver than who? Colin Kaepernick. All right. Most High in Christ are the children in I.S.U.P.K, man, being raised to be brave and have integrity, though they poor. All right. So with that being said, everybody get a chance to write that down. A thun dashamarna. A thun dashamarna. It's how you say you will watch, but you're talking to more than one woman. All right. You sisters will watch. All right. A thun dashamarna. You sisters will watch as your children never stand for the national anthem. Never stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. You sisters in the school will watch that, all right? Most High in Christ. You sisters in the school will watch as your children do braver acts than the Christian pastor and every purple homosexual in the IUIC, right?
Right.
That think their language don't matter. Good. Now you got to be big. All right, everybody got that down? You got this down, young man? You got this down, Yashamai? Go ahead. Still need a little bit more time. All right, no sweat. All right, no sweat. Damn, children braver than the IUIC, man. Ducking, trying to get in the concrete with somebody shooting, man. That ain't how we raised in the UPK. That's not how we were raised, man. We raised to be brave, have integrity, though we poor. Not go become a goddamn police officer and falsely accuse brethren of having drugs, man. Then he planted drugs on him. I thought, listen, good night. Thank you, Satan, man. All right, y'all. You done, Yashamai? You put this up on the board? La. You ain't put this up? I mean, you come up and put, if we do you masculine plural, we did. Yeah. All right, let's do we. Let's do we will watch. All right. We will watch. Us and I.S.U.P.K, we will watch as our children do braver acts than the purple homosexuals called the IUIC. Do every lying Christian pastor and do braver acts than Colin Kaepernick, all right? Nobody did was brave, all right? And was better than IUIC and better than every Christian pastor, all right? So we doing we will watch. You gotta take away the feminine plural. You gotta erase the feminine plural. Hey, but like, see if you can grab some different markers from downstairs. You grab one already? All right, no sweat, no sweat. I see how you doing. I mean, we just rock with these. You just have to put a little pressure on it. Y'all might try to get it dark. Yeah, there you go. All right. Once again, y'all like and share this class. I.S.U.P.K has an advantage over all our enemies. Make sure you sign in. And once again, get to that. If you can get to Cincinnati, I believe it's next weekend. Get to the California cookout. I believe the South Carolina cookout is this weekend. No, it ain't. It's the 14th, right? Next weekend, get to the South Carolina cookout. Or no, is it South Carolina? South Carolina cookout. All right. With that being said, the brother's putting it up on the board. Y'all race the Thun and the Tashamara now. And listen, man, all that accent that these damn Muslims be putting on that goddamn Arabic, we got accents on ours. Nah. Ah. When you saying la ah. But you also got one like bawa or hawa. You got an ah at the end, so you're saying ah. You got kha, nah, ah, wall, like raw, like your raw shalom, which is Jerusalem. Your raw shalom. We got accents on ours. These goddamn Muslims putting accent on some Arabic race of pedophile language, man. I'm with a goddamn child molester, man. And listen, y'all, I'm gonna bring this up. I got to say this in this class while you putting this up. In the Quran, I forget the surah, but I'm bringing it out in camp. In the Quran, they call us monkeys. The Arabs call us monkeys. Call us despised and rejected monkeys in the Quran. And what the, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I'm going all off topic. Let's get this thing down. They call you a monkey in the Quran. The Arabs call you a monkey, man. Call you, wait, not just a monkey, but a despised and rejected monkey. Meaning God despised you and he rejected you, you little monkey. Like that's how the Arabs are saying it. We monkeys despised and rejected. Keep getting better and better. Now I'm gonna put that. Muslims don't read the Quran. Christians don't read the Bible. I.S.U.P.K teaches the truth, and we read the Quran and the Bible, but only follow the Bible and use the Quran to smash Islam into pieces. I'm a despised and rejected monkey. Huh? My daughter a despised and rejected monkey that Muhammad would like to have sex with because he around the age of 6 years old. He's a Batman. This white man is the devil. So is an Arab. Go ahead.
If I may, you know that movie Aladdin, when he had that monkey
on his shoulder.
On his shoulder.
Arab, but that was a god. That carpet was a god. The genie was a god. That little monkey was a god too. They worship all that. Remember, they had 365 items. No, 360 items. What was it? 365 or 360? 365 items. The Arabs had, man. Hell with Islam, man. Right. Listen, I've been waiting. I gotta do a video of me just booting the Quran, like one of the little Vine videos where we repeat. Just wow, I was kicking that joint. Just keep repeating. Oh man. Good night. All right, post your questions, post your comments. Most High in Christ, Richard Mendez, the pledge of allegiance is La-A-Tawab. It is not good. It's your right. You better not ever stand for the pledge of allegiance or the national anthem. You understand that? All right, then. She said yes. She agreed. He gave her hope. God damn it. All right. La-A-Tawab. The Quran, La-A-Tawab. Wait. Where is my brother Abon's Bridge? Where is Kawabab? She said garbage. She said that word in Hebrew. I forget what it is. Let's get it. we gotta remember the Quran is not only La but it is also, where we at? The Quran is La and it's also Ashapa. Scar. Ashapa. The Quran. I hear Muslims crack me the hell up. All right, so what we got on the board, y'all? Before we coming up short on time, I'm gonna still try to post the shortcuts for y'all. All right. I may just save it for the next class, for the first half of the class. All right. I believe that is a knock now. It's a knock now. Ah, yeah, you put it over here, but this now it goes right here. A knock now is the word for we. A knock now, and I know that paper is kind of jammed up. That's probably why you put it like that. But it's a knock now. It's a knock now, na shamar. A knock now and na shamar. That's how you say we will watch. The I.S.U.P.K. A knock now and na shamar. Kai banya. As our children, okay, a knock now and na shamar. Kabanya la'a aimad. How can I use 4? I can use la for 4. I can also use 4. I can use different things. I can use la. I can use ma. I'm not sure right now which one to use, but I just use la. La is 2 and 4. I use la. Now, I.S.U.P.K. Ha I.S.U.P.K. The I.S.U.P.K. A knock now with na shamar. Kabanya la'a aimad. La national anthem. All right. Ha I.S.U.P.K. A knock now. Kabanya la'a aimad. La national anthem. I mean, Pledge of Allegiance. I just said the national anthem. So it's Ha I.S.U.P.K. The I.S.U.P.K. A knock now and na shamar. We will watch. Kabanya as our children. Oh, so like kabanya now. Kanbaya banya now. So like, trying to get it, y'all. Kabanya now. Watch as our children. Because I was saying is watch as children. I could have used that too, but I'm specifically saying our children. You know, the nawa goes on the end of the root word. So it's ha I.S.U.P.K. A knock now and na shamar. Ka ban ya nawa, meaning as our children. La'a aimad, don't stand or no stand. La, which is 4, in this sense, for the Pledge of Allegiance, or La Ha Pledge of Allegiance, or just La Pledge of Allegiance. You always gotta put the Ha. All right, I ain't gotta put Ha I.S.U.P.K. because the Ha ain't always necessary, but I can use Ha I.S.U.P.K. A knock now and na shamar. Ka banya nawa, La Pledge of Allegiance, La national anthem. The I.S.U.P.K. A knock now and na shamar will watch. Ka banya nawa, meaning as our children. La aimad, don't stand. La for the national anthem or for the Pledge of Allegiance. Go ahead. And not, we need nawa. That nawa got to come off of that. Right? And it got to go over this side. All right. A knock nawa, na shamar. A knock nawa is the word for we. Na shamar is will watch. I was saying I.S.U.P.K. we will watch as our children don't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance or don't stand for the national anthem. All right. The I.S.U.P.K. we will watch as our children don't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and don't stand or don't stand for the national anthem. All right. So I.S.U.P.K. Anak Nawana Shamar Ka Banyanawa La Imad La National Anthem, or you can say La Pledge of Allegiance. All right. Either or, but our children ain't gonna stand. That's for damn sure. From kindergarten to they goddamn graduate, be the only Negro chilling with their feet up. For everybody, I pledge, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I knock now, not Shamar. That's right. Get a brother in. All right, y'all got somebody in. Sign Christ soldiers. All right. With that being said, you can take a seat. I want to get his brother Hank again. He's coming up real strong after mine, real strong today. Keep up the good work. So, I mean, you're coming up strong. All right. I see Kawak, SHALAM, I.S.U.P.K. Yes. Oh, Most High, you two brothers having a conversation. Most High Christ. I mean, damn right. All right, so what we're going to do is the last two. I'm going to give everybody a second. The last two is, hand me the paper, young man, you. I believe it's they, masculine, and they, feminine. We already know they is plural. It's they, masculine, they, feminine. Yeah, that's the only thing we got left. We're going to do they, masculine, they, feminine. I'm going to try, y'all. I'm going to try 8:58 now and post the, no, I can't get the shortcuts up there. It's going to be too much. It's already 9 o'clock now. Now I already got to put up this. All right, so the first half of the next class, when I teach the nation, I'm going to do the shortcuts for y'all, meaning just this rule right here. I'm going to put up just this. I'm going to put up each word. We, you, they, I mean, all the way down. They masculine, they feminine. I'm going to put up just that right there, all right? So with that being said, hold on, you see me teaching, right? I'm going to put up just this right here so you can know the rules. Whenever it's a we, I'm going to put nah. So it's not at the beginning. All right? It's not at the beginning when you're saying we will do something. Nah, the root word. All right? This is just an example. What's going on? Go ahead. So nah, hey, listen. Somebody else heat up with the water, that hot water get real hot, man. The hot water get real hot in the bathroom. You up into the water. All right. I hope everybody got that down. You got it down, y'all, somebody? You got it down, young man, you? La, you don't got it down? Don't sweat. It's 9 o'clock now. Make sure y'all like and share this class. I.S.U.P.K. has an advantage over all our enemies. All right? Go ahead, sign in, put your attendance. 8:59. I'm going to try to get in these last two. We're going to salute out and call it a day. A lot of y'all tuning into the class as well. I mean, you done, young man, you? You put that up on the board? Live, that was you, truly, Yashimai. All right, young man, you, since you just put that up, Yashimai, young man, you can put this up on the board. This is you will watch. All right, this is what I'm asking you to do, right? That's what I'm asking you to do. I want you to erase this, erase all this down here, right? This whole thing here. Matter of fact, just erase the we right there and put they, but erase everything else, all right? Under the English. Erase all of it, all right? Because they, we already know is masculine or feminine plural. So I'm going to just give y'all both. All right, saying they will watch. Just give y'all both real quick so we can get up out of here. There you go, they. Now under it, can you put masculine? Matter of fact, don't put it right there. I'm gonna let you do it under the actual Hebrew word. We'll do masculine and then feminine. All right, so if you can put back the this is what I'm having you do. Put it in the Hebrew, put one in the Hebrew, and then put they, and then we'll watch like how we had it. But then under that, I want you to put the I want you to put the one in masculine and the one in feminine. So put an M right here, put an F, And then we just do it like that. All right. And put an F right here. You're gonna put the feminine under it. And you can write both out. All right, but keep it like, okay, you can put they right here and then put the will watch. All right. Now for this one, at the end, I'll put the pronunciation on how you pronounce both of these, but it should be pretty simple. Since we're coming up, it's 9 o'clock now. All right. Now I need you to put the they under the feminine. It's on the same line. I'm gonna give you the paper, and you're gonna rock it out. While for y'all tuning in, this was the last week of the future tense. Next week, I'm gonna do a little first half of the class. Just give y'all the shortcuts so y'all can have it. You're gonna start getting into building these sentences. Next week, we're gonna do the phrases. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put the little shortcuts on here. We're gonna do the phrases. Here you go, young man. You're gonna do the they. Hun is masculine. I mean, hum is masculine. Hun is feminine, and the will watch. All right. Princess, leave me like it alone, woman. You're over here terrorizing the lock and making them your servant. Oh, yeah, pleasure. You're over there jumping rope. You got to sit there and listen to it. I mean, you tell me watch the class, Princess. Go ahead. You're going to drop me like it crazy. You got to pretend to be listening to what you're saying. Sisters don't know. That start early. You're not listening to what you're really saying. That start early. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, yeah, that was good. What was good? Whatever you just said. Whatever you just said. Was good. All right, here you go. And you just put hum under it. No. I'm saying put hum under. Like, okay. You don't gotta write hum and hun yet. I just need you to write it in Hebrew. Hum and hun. And then just put the no, right here. That one is masculine. Hun is feminine. It's hun no. Hun no. Right here, you got hun. You're gonna do both of these. So you're gonna write for the masculine this line and the feminine that line. And hun is they. All right. So the rest of it is the actual word for the will watch. Yes, go ahead. No, we're about to roll, all right? Yes, I'm teaching, all right? So you're gonna erase the hum and the hun. All right, Most High in Christ, 904, man. Once we get this down, I'm gonna put the pronunciation on the board. We're gonna do the announcements after the brother is done, and everybody get a chance to write it down. Let me see what you got up there. Make sure it's right out. Real quick. Okay, it's Wa Shamaria. You on this line. Wa Shamaria. No sweat. Don't sweat. You're learning, you're doing pretty good in that Hebrew too, for sure. So you will watch masculine for they will watch masculine, meaning these brothers will watch, they will watch. It's hum wa shamar. What is it? Wa shamaria? Hum wa shamaria. These brothers will watch. All right. Hum wa shamaria. That's they masculine. They will watch. These brothers, they will watch. The brothers in I.S.U.P.K will watch as we tear the kingdom apart. Make it crumble, man. And the sisters in I.S.U.P.K, they will watch. Hun Tha Shamarna, as the brothers in the UPK tear this white man kingdom apart. And that's gonna be that. All right. We be in New York tomorrow, holding it down with the New York camp. Y'all make sure y'all get out there to all the cookouts, and then South Carolina, also in Cincinnati. The young man you were hand, putting it down, all the brothers' hand. I got up there. Give everybody a second to get it down. Once we get that down, I'm gonna have a brother put the pronunciation. Matter of fact, you can do that now. You can put the pronunciations up there, all right? And just do the same thing, M and F. You can take the they will watch. We got it up there already. No, I mean, they should know. No. Just this right here. Boom. The English. And you can put the pronunciations, put M and F, and masculine and feminine. With that being said, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and Officer Malak.
I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment, read about it in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means 10 in Hebrew, ma'asherah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the teacher. Priest fund, a free will offering for the priest. It's not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation is the memorial blowing of the trumpets.
That's right.
First day of the 7th month. Monday, September 10th. Read about it in Leviticus chapter 23, verses 24 and 25. This upcoming Monday, 2 days. Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway or the front entrance. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, and a scarf. And with that, I'm which means to stand.
All right.
Send the prayer of God.
You want to set up the Lord's Prayer?
I'm not sure.
You know it in English? I'll take the English. I'm speak. You got it.
Sorry, I'm trying to do these. Well, it's like the fun will have to dump. Sorry, these.
All right. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abano. Shabbat Shemayim. Wadash. Hayah. Simka. Yahweh. Malakka. Baba'ah. Ratzaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baratza. Kuwo. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathanael. Lakum. Kal. Yerum. Wasalak Lanao. Kawaf now. Kasalak now. Kasalak now. Kawaf now. Kasalak now. Kawaf you know. Wala'ah. Tabi'ah now. Walasawan. Abo. Awashah now. Ayun. Right. Kaya. Luka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Waha'apara. La'aymalumyum. Amen.
Lord, in English. Our
Father, which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory. Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Sir, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, admonish Shabbat, admonish Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
We said was the Most High bless you in the name of Christ. Y'all can talk his hands down. Sir, for the big sisters side of the room. For the sisters,
Good. Now she can cover it.
for the sisters, you would have your feet at a 45-degree angle, like with the heels connected, right? And your right hand over your left hand.
Nope, the other way.
There you go, right. Right up with your head bowed. So you know. Men of Israel, admonish Shabbat, admonish Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh by Shem Yahweh. Look, you got cover your head. Cover your head. Take your right hand. There you go. Perfect. Take it back. God Christ.
All right, so what we said was the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. God, you top his hands down. Bless him.